before we do anything, it's important to have an understanding of protection. So in this spreadsheet, I've made it so that you can enter amounts here, and anything that's automatically calculated, so I'll add $50 here, and anything that's automatically calculated, for instance, on this day, the total now is $50, I've made it so that you can't accidentally type anything there. I've protected the sheet. Now that includes these headings. So for instance, spare one, if I think I'm going to make that homeschooling, as soon as I try and change that, I can't accidentally. You can simply unprotect the sheet. And now I can type homeschooling here. Let's quickly hop across to averages and totals, and you can see here, there's spare one. If I change this to homeschooling, and note I don't have to click up here and highlight that and get rid of that. I simply click in a cell and start typing. Here's homeschooling. And when I press return, I should spell homeschooling properly, shouldn't I? When I press return, over in averages and totals, that now says homeschooling automatically. I didn't have to unprotect the sheet, but back here, straight away, I'm going to protect the sheet because I don't want to accidentally be able to delete that total spent on the day. That's a formula. I'll undo that. That's a formula. And you can see here, there's that formula there. You don't need to know anything about the formulas. All of these cells that you can type things into, you can see they haven't got any formulas up here at all. So now I'm going to protect the sheet. When I click protect the sheet, I'm just going to press return. And what it will let me do is it'll let me click on a locked cell over here, but it won't let me do anything. Just press return or click OK. I'll press return. Don't put a password in. It's not your bank details. If you do a password though, make sure you don't forget the password. I'm going to put 1234. Press enter and it says you've got to do that again, 1234. If you've got children taking responsibility for this, you might want to put a password in there so that they can't accidentally muck up the spreadsheet somehow. Now that it's got a password, when I unprotect it, it's going to say, well, what's the password to unprotect the sheet? So I'm going to protect it now with no password, protect, enter, and I'm done. So that's protection.